G'day mate and welcome back to Capture Industry with me, Jetty. In the last episode, we split up the digging team. We split up the digging team in a couple of different digging teams. First off, we have the rimming team, which is working its way around the rim, slowly clearing off everything and dumping it in the sea. Also, we have the leveling team inside the crater, well, taking some of the material that from the rim and dumping it further out to give us even more space inside the crater. Of course, we have the terracing team, which is, well, clearing off the front of the base to give us a little terrace there, to give us a little bit more room as well, because space is at a premium. And also we have the Zig Zag team, which is, well, prepping to start digging the Zig Zag. Oh, and I can't forget the dirt team in the middle of the crater. So, we got all that up and running well. We got those guys set up last episode. We also managed to get up our oil contract, which is going to save us some uni, well, in the long run after the oil out in the world map, fills up. And we set up Mr. Shippy to say hi to some pirates. Whew, a lot done in the last episode. Today's episode, I'm hoping to get a lot more area cleared inside the crater. In fact, I want to get the whole inside of the crater cleared out so we can actually start putting down something inside the crater. You know, providing the fog clears. At the same time, I do want to ask the all-important question is, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. If you're not happy with the video or you don't enjoy the fog, by all means, you can have your like back. It is 100% like back guarantee. So with that out of the way, the fog fully rolled in along with the heavy rain. Let's get into today's episode. As always, I like to start off the episode thanking those that go above and beyond, thanking those that go and support the channel. And today, we're going to be naming one of the tree cutters. Yeah, because the wonderful Woody chose to support the channel. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member, mate. Consequently, well, I figured he would like to become a woodcutter. At least that's the impression I got from the name. Anyway, with that out of the way, thank you, mate. Thank you, mate, for being a wonderful YouTube member. Thank you for keeping the dream alive. And today we need to get into, well, clearing out the crater. Clearing out the crater is going to be objective number one. So first off, tree storage, well, wood storage. We're going to put down one of them. We're going to get you built and you're set to empty. Cool. We're going to get another one built just to make sure that we're definitely going to have enough room for what trees we have left. On top of that, we have up until now been putting all the dirt into storage, which works, except, well, I cut back the, yeah, six. We're, you know, putting all the dirt into storage, which works, except, well, it's never, ever going to fit. Not unless I want to keep putting down storages, and I honestly don't. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to put down a mine control tower right here. We're going to set you to be dirt at an area about there to there. And we're going to have this one deposit into there as well. And we're going to, well, dump dirt. We're going to dump dirt in this corner because this seems like a pretty good corner to dump a whole bunch of dirt. It's got a nice shape to it, which means we should be able to fill it up all with dirt without too much hassle. At least that's the hope. On top of that, I think I want some more diggy boys down here. We should probably start with re-aiming this to from here to here. And diggy. Also, I should mention, some of this is like 4 or 5 tiles tall. There's actually a lot more dirt down here than I thought there was. So, this is one of the problems we're having with trying to store it all. I also need to have those areas dug. We'll have to re-aim the tower again to get that. And actually, we might just do it now. Can I edit area? Can I go from like here? No, I need to go one more tile. Yeah. Sure, that'll work. All right. So we're going to add a few more trucks down here. We're also going to go up to, where are we? Nope, that's the terrace team. The rimming team. We're going to pull 5 off there. Also 5 off there. And I'm going to pull 10 off the leveling team and send them all down to here. Like I said, this is super important. I want to have this done. 20, 25, 23, 23. Okay. Also, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to stop trying to take dirt and dump it up on the top of the map. It's just, it's something I'd like to have done. It's just too much. Okay. Too much for right now. So hopefully with a fleet of excavators driving down here along with a fleet of trucks, hopefully this gets done a whole lot quicker. Unfortunately, the excavators are going to take some time. And I guarantee you every single one of them is going to run out of fuel by the time they get to the bottom. All right, that's the first thing I want to do. Second thing I want to do is I want to talk about these guys. First off, don't try and fill that in. I want to have these guys clear cut. Okay, we're going to be clear cutting from here, here, all the way along. And I've actually decided I want to go to there if possible, which means I need more retaining walls, a lot more retaining walls. We're going to put retaining walls all the way through to here, and I'm going to get them built. In fact, I'm going to even put one on the end. Retaining walls wise, I'm a little bit short on materials, sort of. We're also going to remove those guys. Yeah, I'm going to give the diggy boys more room to get the diggy done. Because we're going to need diggy. We're going to need a lot of diggy along here. So we're going to give them a little bit more room to move around. All right, next thing I want to talk about is the terracing team. The terracing team unfortunately dropped some dirt on top of this loose storage, which means it's complaining that it might fall over because it has a little bit of dirt on top of it. So we've just asked them to come down here and just clean the dirt back to flat. They can dig underneath their building, at least one tile underneath the building, so they should be able to get that done. Meanwhile, along the top, well, we've got the retaining walls done to about here. So I can fill along to about here and also get the digging and the leveling done above. We do need to get the last of these retaining walls done. So can I unpause those ones and unpause those ones? They're the important ones. We can do the bottom layer later. And yeah, I'm running out of concrete slabs. Iron's okay, but the concrete slabs we're sort of burning through. No, you decide to go back up the hill. Well, eventually you'll pop back down and finish this off. Can I also dig that out? Yeah. All right. So, terracing team is getting there slowly. All right. Next thing I want to do is, gosh. All right. Next thing I want to do is I want to do something about food and some bonus uni. I like uni. Yeah, you're going to be out of fuel. I know. It's fine. Ocean access is blocked. We know about that. We killed that ages ago. Excavator has no fuel. You get fuel eventually. Harvester has no fuel. There's a fuel truck leaving, heading up to fill up one of the guys on the way down. Yes. Filling up in a... Oh, no, decide to go... okay, I've given up. All right, I want to do something about more uni. Now, in our list of research, there's a whole lot of research we have. Not all of them I can click on right at the moment because they changed the list, so you can only have 5 at once. Not a fan of this. But one of the things is fermentation. We get a new building, being, fermentation, fermentator, I think. Also the hospital. What I want to do is I want to build a hospital. So under town services, we have the clinic, which we're going to put, I don't know, about here. Clinic means I can make medical supplies. Medical supplies are going to do 2 things. It's going to give us plus 15 health. We already have very healthy people because we've basically removed all the water pollution and all the air pollution, or a lot of the air pollution and landfill pollution. We've removed a lot of pollution. Why not dump? You dump. Okay, if that fails, you can drive dirt to here. You can drop rock here, or here, or here. Okay, it's sort of important that you keep working, like a lot. That's the Zig Zag team, right? That is the Zig Zag team. Okay. Edit area. That one, and dirt goes to there. Cool. Solved. All right. Where was it? We were talking about medical supplies, and also Shippy. Can I get Mr. Shippy to say hi to those friends? Okay. So, medical supplies. Medical supplies are going to give us bonus health. We don't really need the bonus health, but they also give us bonus uni. 0.6. 0.6 is not a lot, don't get me wrong, but we have a 50% bonus on all uni. That is because we have level 2 housing, and we've provided level 2 housing with both water and power. So it actually is like 0.9 uni, which is not bad, considering if I pop in here and I add in fuel saver, sure, and maintenance reducer, recycling increase. Let's go with recycling. Nope, let's go with maintenance reducer. I don't know, either or. I don't think I can, no, I can't do them both. I'm going to have vehicle fuel saver, because if they save fuel, therefore they can dig for longer. That's the reasoning I'm going to go for. Also, we just sent 15 diggy boys down here, which are going to need a lot of diesel. 25 diggy boys? 19 diggy boys. 19 diggy boys. Yeah, they're going to chew through some diesel. Did I... Grooming team, we've cut you down to 11, and we've cut you down to 5. Yeah, we sent a lot of them down. And we definitely found a friend to say hi to. Can I fill out to here? Okay, all right, so... 19 diggy boys. 19 diggy boys. Yeah, we've cut you down to 11, and we've cut you down to 5. Yeah, we definitely found a friend to say hi to. Can I fill out to here? Okay. All right, so... 19 diggy boys. 19 diggy boys. Yeah, we've cut you down to 11, and we've cut you down to 5. Yeah, we definitely found a friend to say hi to. Can I fill out to here? Okay. All right, so I would like to get some bonus unit. Okay, to do that, I need to make medical supplies. Medical supplies, we're going to come over here. We're going to start planning this out. I need to have an assembly because in here we have medical supplies. Now, for making 24 medical supplies, I need 12 medical equipment and some disinfectant. If I right click on this, this will tell me it's made in an assembly. And again, if I scroll all the way down, we can see that. So you're going to make six medical equipment, i.e. sharp things, and I need 12 sharp things to make 24 first aids. So we're going to have 2 of those to 1 of those. But 24 is nice. You know what's better? 48. So we're just going to double that and double that, mainly because I can. On top of that, I'm going to need disinfectant. So if we get some rubbing alcohol, we make that in a chemical plant. And let's put you there. And you would need, or you would make 12, and I want to make twice that, so we're going to need 2 of those. Of course, to make rubbing alcohol, you need to have alcohol. So we need to make ethanol. Ethanol comes in a fermentation tank, the thing we just spoke about earlier. From corn mash plus oxygen is giving me ethanol and carbon dioxide. So if I left click on you and I put you there, I need 1 of each one of these to run 1 of each of these, and that gives me my ethanol. Of course, then I need corn mash. To get corn mash, I need a mill. Mill is going to give me 9 corn mash, and I need 9 corn mash to make 4.5 ethanol. So I'm going to need 2 of these to run 2 of those, to run 2 of those, to run 2 of those, and I need 4 of those to also run 2 of those. Also, we'll mention that we need plastic in this and plastic in this. We make plastic right here. So it sort of makes sense to build all this right here. We're going to move all that out of the way, and I'm going to start with corn, because we need corn. So this map is very, very, very limited on space. So limited on space. Can I get you to dig 2 more tiles? If I change your range. Your range. Okay, change your range. And then you guys can dig that out. Okay. This map is extremely limited on space. It's one of our issues, okay, right from square one. So if I go into farming and I go for an irrigated farm, I obviously can't put it on rock, okay? That's not an option. I can't put one here because, well, we ran a belt through it. I can't put one here because we made a ramp of dirt. Not that, well, it wasn't suitable to start with. This is obviously too narrow. This is too narrow. All the way around here is too narrow. Technically, I can put a farm all the way over here on the other side of the map. Yep. I have worked out I can fit a farm in just here above our limestone, which is probably going to be problematic because we're going to dig that limestone out. And at copper, I can fit 3 farms. And this is basically the best space I have. So we're going to put a farm here with a farm here and a farm. Let's go with that. Have I built the farm on the copper? Pretty much. All right, we're going to build all 3 of these guys. Now, we're going to leave them blank for a moment. I'm going to put corn in a minute. But obviously, they're going to need water hookup. Now, water, I happen to have this underground water tank right here. Because we went and scrubbed all our exhaust, turned that into water, it turns out we actually have a decent amount of water in the ground right here. So it means I can steal off this pipe with great ease. Also means Mr. Shippy can get so high to those friends. All right. So we're going to grab a pipe off here, which is probably a good thing, because if I ever get around to building the other ramp, well, we would cut off half that pipe. We're going to run you high to about here, I guess, and then drop you down, and then raise you back up. Because I'm going to need, well, going to need to put in a bridge so Diggy Boys can get over it, like you. Crap. Why are you showing up so late? Everybody else is down there already. Right? Right. You're just late. Very, very late. We've all got that one friend that shows up to the party 30 minutes late. Okay. Can I get this? Sure. Let's go above. We're just going to go full goat pipe. Full goat pipe. Love me a goat pipe. Okay. I need to get water to here, to here, to here. Come on. You can do it, pipe. You can do it. There, to there, to there, to here. Done. You can just end there. Cool. Can I plug you into there? Can I plug you into there? And we're going to plug you into there. Cool. With that done, we're going to build that and all of that. All right, so that gets our farms up and running, and we should see water in the pipe. We do. So we're going to put in corn. At the same time, I'm going to put in a green manure cycle. I could probably supplement this with fertilizer. My problem is I don't really have a lot of fertilizer. Our fertilizer growth, or the speed at which we make fertilizer is limited by the speed at which we use diesel. So if I use more diesel, I make more sour water. If I make more sour water, I can make more fertilizer. And as we can see from our fertilizer tanks, there ain't a lot in there. I could, by all means, cut back these farms to use a little bit less and therefore have a bit spare for the corn, or we just run 3 corn farms. And that's exactly what we're going to do. One thing I do need to do is I do want the people to have the ability to eat it. So we're going to change you over to corn, and I'm going to change this bucket to corn as well. I'm not going to request corn. We're just going to have corn naturally show up when it decides to show up. Okay, you guys are done. Can I get you, the Zig Zag team, to come over here? All right, the Zig Zag team is done. First thing I need to do for the Zig Zag team is I need to take these walls and I need to shove them in the ground. Now, I've had a lot of people ask in the comments below, how do you put walls, retaining walls, blah, 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 underneath, well, in a mining tile, really. And there is a console command. If you press the little tittle button to left of one and type in toggle _ and press tab, it'll give you the command. So if you press enter, that means it's now not allowed. So if I go mining and I say dig from there to there, it just skips over the walls entirely. And then if I turn it back on, well, and then I go mining and I can now just dig straight through them. It's an advanced option. It's an advanced option because lots of people dig underneath their walls and then they complain their walls fall over. Solve the problem by, you'd need to be an advanced user to be able to type in an advanced command to be able to dig under your own walls. Okay, so this gets down to -15, okay? Can I remove you? And you. I want to dig down to -20 now, okay? I want to dig, no, crap. Those walls are in the wrong spot. Cool, after I just spend uni building all those walls, can I spend uni ripping all those walls back out? Okay, I want to put in walls. I want to put in walls at the surface. Here. Yes. Can I put you back in? Oh, no. Back in. Oh, that's what I want. I actually want a marker. And through to... Is that right? That's right. Okay. I want to put in walls there. Then I want to put in another set sunk down into the ground. Please line up. It does. Okay. I want to put in a second set. Okay. So the first set of walls, the tall walls right here. Can I unpause everything else? And all of those. Cool. The first set of walls are replacing these back walls, okay? Because I'm actually going to rip out every one of these walls now because I don't need them. It will mean the soil will fall forward just a little bit, but we're going to fill that in 2 seconds. And that should hopefully give me enough that I can... Did you just literally fall into the hole? Okay. It should give me some materials. Can I put a wall here? And put one there for good measure. Okay. And delete, move you. And okay. Can I set you 470? Go say hi to them. Okay, can I build you? I'm out of materials. Okay, fine. Unpause. Alright, I can remove that one, that one, that one. You can be recovered, please. Okay, so the outside wall, okay? The outside wall is holding back this tile, this number 10. I'm going to put in here, okay? This is all going to be filled in. All right, because we sort of want the trucks to have access again. Can I just edit area for right this second? There. So we can start working on that, okay? The next set of walls, these set of walls are going to hold back the material from, minus 15 down to minus 20. Okay, so now it means I can dig these tiles out at minus 20, which is exactly our plan. We're going to be, mining, not that one, minus 20. I want to dig through to here at minus 20, okay? That's going to be our plan. In fact, minus 20 like that. Yep, that's going to be our plan. I want to be able to dig down in there at minus 20. But that means I need to get up to 15 so I can actually get down to minus 20. So we're going to go... This is going to have to be too wide because it's going to have a corner in it. I'm going to have to go 15 there and there. And then, oh gosh. That's not tight at all. Okay. Meanwhile, we have filled in a lot of those. I don't need you, you, or you. And I don't need you anymore. Okay, those should be able to get filled in. We should also put in a wall. Okay, so you're at -20, so I need to put in a wall there. You're 19, I need a wall there. You're an 18, I need a wall lower. And then a wall there, and a wall there. Basically, a wall is going to cover me for 5 tiles. That's all. So if I put in a wall sticking out at -10 at the top, then I'm covered down to -15. And I'm going to need to put a wall along here because, well, dirt has a habit of falling. In fact, I'll link up the top right-hand corner. I did a video a while back on how different... what was it called? Do you need retaining walls? That was the name of the video from memory. And there are some materials you definitely want retaining walls for. Dirt, sand, high on the list. Super, super high on the list. Rocks, less so. Now, because I'm going for a sheer cliff, I'm also going to try and drop from -10 down to -30. That's a 20 tile drop. I want to try and brace some of this with retaining walls if possible. There is still a chance I'm going to end up losing pieces, but that'll be a later problem for later jetting. Okay, I want to build that part. Okay, we got one of them built. What's a Unity problem? Oh, okay. I can't fix a Unity problem. Not quickly. But what I can do is I can unpause things and hopefully truck show up and get stuff done. That should... Oh, the iron guys have come to help. Oh boy. That sounds like a bad idea. How about iron goes and digs iron? Okay, you guys are in control of the filling. Well, you just got built. Actually, you didn't get built. Yeah, you're the first tile. I can live without you. Hopefully the other ones get built fairly quickly. Yeah, so this is what I mean. Dirt has a habit of falling. Dirt's really notorious for that. In theory, I should actually put retaining walls around this dirt, but frankly, I don't care. We can see from the iron here, this is 20, this is 10, and we've got a 2 tile drop for 20 tiles. 10 tiles. This is a -30, and I'm hoping I can get it down to 3 or less, but not all of that's rock. Okay, we have all the walls in, we're edit area. We're gonna have the diggy team start going the diggy. But I want to limit their access, so I don't really want them to fill this in. I also need to make sure this is probably 2 tiles wide. Flat. Yeah, flat from there to there. And we're going to dig that out. As we can see right here, we're just digging into the nothingness. And after that's built, I need to put in walls behind it. Okay, we're probably going to need to go 2 tiles wide just here. Hopefully. We'll see. All right. No. Whoa, boy. Okay. Yeah, that's full. All right. Edit area. We're going to have you guys come over here and fill that instead. Yeah. Instant dirt ramp. Okay, we're going to have you do an avalanche. Thanks, guys. Holy crap. Okay, 1 avalanche solved. It's fine. Can I grab those trees and those trees? Cool, trees are almost done. All right, we're going to have them fill along to, well, here. Let's go all the way to here. Hopefully that's enough area that we get all the dirt done. Where is this tower marked for? Hasn't fallen over, that's a good sign. We're going to remove you, add that to there, and actually, can we go on another couple of tiles? Cool. And dig. All of that. Haven't got anything done about this medical supplies yet, but, you know, we're making good progress here. All right, you guys are all stuck. Can I... hang on, how stuck are you? Can you do that, Dee, without getting yourself into trouble? I think you can. All right, and we've filled this in, so this is now traversable by the trucks, which is really what I was looking for. I really want to make sure the trucks can still access around there as quickly as possible. All right. Whilst diggy teams go dig. All right, we need to make this. We've got corn up and running. I just need to put all this together. So we're going to need these guys first. These are the sharp things. We're going to put those. Let's go with right there. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it's there. All right, so you need plastic. We're going to grab a belt of plastic. We're going to bring you, nope, out to here, up to tile 1. And we'll bring you around to there, around to there, and around to there, and into here. After we get to here, we will actually just leave you there. Nope. Cool. And into that machine, and that machine, and that machine, and that machine. Okay, that's one of your 2 ingredients. On top of that, you need steel. We're going to put in a simple storage box for steel, because it's not worth my hassle trying to get steel shipped up here. Steel. There to there. Okay, we're going to run that belt under here, all the way to the last one, and yeah, into there. Okay, can I get that one plugged in, plus that one plugged in, plus that one plugged in? All right, also shippy. Oh, I guess we lost. I don't remember. Go fight again. Okay, so that should be sharp bits done. Okay, sharp bits should be done. I don't have any uni. Crap. I spent it all on retaining walls. Build that. Okay. All right. Next thing I need is these guys. These guys also need plastic to make the ethanol, to make the disinfectant. So we're going to put you here. Yeah, I like that. Of course, they need the ethanol right behind that. There and there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's grab our plastic first. Nope. Yeah, from there at height number 1. Actually get through to there, through to there, and through to there, and then I should be able to plug that in there and that in there. Okay, did we win? We did win. Cool. All right, and then ethanol should be that pipe to that pipe, and that pipe to that pipe. Okay, that pipe's a little bit big, but actually it's a little bit big. It's a little bit big. We'll just use a little pipe. Okay. On top of that, I have CO2. We're going to bring the CO2 out. And grab the other CO2. Cool. I also don't need plastic to go any further than this. All right, CO2. I need to do something with. Luckily, this pipe here, I believe it is. Yes, that plugs into the hydrogen reformers. Is full of CO2, so we can just take our CO2 and drop it in that pipe, and it's disposed of. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Which then means I need to get just the inputs for these guys. Okay, so you need oxygen and you need corn mash. Corn mash is going to come from these guys, so we're going to... Where am I going to put you? I'm going to put you... here, right? No. You need to have corn in. Let's go with this way. Cool. We're going to bring out our animal feed, which is going to be a byproduct of this. Right? Not that we have any animals to feed, but, you know, it is a byproduct. Okay, you're fine. Okay, all those walls having those error messages worries the crap out of me. It's just because they're at max height. So if you can see the little red lines, that's the point you stop digging. And if we look at the far left-hand side of these ones, we can see they're sort of floating just a little bit. This is why they have their warnings. Really, I should have probably dug them into the ground, one tile, and then they would have been fine. But that means I have to babysit them and put them in one at a time. Yeah, it's fine. We're going to close that and make a lapse. Yeah, we know about that. The guys went a little bit nuts with the dirt and caused an avalanche. But they are making progress. Can I go to you, edit area, there to there. Cool. And diggy. All right. Back to this problem. All right. So, the animal feed. The animal feed is a waste product for us. We also need to get corn in. Can I have a storage? Loose storage, like so. And we're going to bring you into here and into here. Cool. Also means I need water. Now, conveniently, as we're at the oil build, we have water. We have water right here. This is used to feed all the boilers, which means I can siphon a tiny bit off it. So we are really going to use a tiny bit. And bring you to here, and then run this way, and this way, and this way. Yeah. Yeah, and run this over to here. Which means I should be able to go from you, to you, to you, And that should be our water. Can I just uni build that one? Cool. And how much uni do I have? 3. Well, that's not going to happen. Fine. We'll unpause things the old-fashioned way. We can get all that done. All right. I should mention these guys need the corn mash, which is going to come out the front. We'll raise that up to height number 1 and bring that one more tile to here, which then we can go out of you, into you, into you, into you, and I should be able to grab corn mash from there and plug that in. Come on. Up and across. Cool. That should be all of that. I need to do something about storing up my animal feed for right now, and that is going to look like a bucket. Bucket in that orientation, I think. Okay. You. I don't have a filter on you. Fine. Can I unpause that as well? Alright. Remove that. Okay. One other thing I need is oxygen. Now, conveniently, right here, I happen to have a air separator, which makes oxygen, which was only going to get used if I have fuel gas that I decide to convert, add it to some diesel, add it to some oxygen to make diesel. The thing is, the fuel gas generally gets burnt off or gets converted to hydrogen. So I don't actually have this machine run basically ever. So we're just going to siphon off its oxygen, bring it up to height 1, run you through to about here, and then there, actually there, and then in, and I should be able to do the same from you, run you backward and into that pipe. Cool. And then uni. Cool. And uni. Alright. So, corn. I am going to request corn in here. The idea being that I want corn in here primarily, and if there's extra corn, well, it can go into here and get fed to the people. Now, when I feed to the people, I am going to get a tiny boost of uni. I'm going to get 0.15 extra uni by feeding them corn with a 50% bonus, so it works out to be like 0.2. So it's a tiny little amount. Okay, you're fine. Iron ore we know because we're burning through it, because we're making retaining walls and other things. You guys are all unhappy. Do you really have nowhere to fill? You're hooked up to everything. Okay, first off, that is done. Okay, secondly, okay, can I get this team, edit, out to here? Okay, can I have them dig, unpause all those retaining walls. Okay, can I have them dig through to here? Here, okay. Also, can we have this filled in now? And can I have this filled in now? Okay, at the same time, the temporary retaining walls I put in here, I don't need anymore. So we're going to rip out those and that one, okay? Because we've moved them forward. I don't need them there anymore, and we should be fine with that. On top of that, I've already started ghosting these ones in. I need a retaining wall all the way along here. Cool. And let's just remove a couple of those, and we can start that road building as well. That's our final retaining wall. That's the one that's going to take us from -5 down to -10. That gets down to ground level. Okay, so does that fix my problem? No. All right, where? Okay, I need to. You're a dumping tower, right? Okay, dumping tower. There's just not enough allocated dumping slots. Okay, we're going to put in a brand new tower. Can I put in a brand new tower right here? You're going to be a brand new tower for dumping of rock and slag. We're going to edit area. Like so. I'm going to have +1. Yeah, +1, and I want to start filling in all of the beach because there's piles of sand out here. Piles of sand out here that I'm going to want in the long term, and it's sort of... no. Bad truck. Piles of sand out here that I'm going to want in the long term, and the only way to get that is to dump material on top of it to push back the water to then redig it. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to assign this tower to you. Yep, and I'm going to turn that off. Okay, so that should give me more spots to dump things. What? The terracing team. Okay, terracing team needs to go from there to there. We can see that they have already dug out everything they were meant to. Can I get another wall? Yeah. And another little... Yeah. Okay. Alright. So we're going to have them... Oh, God. That whole wall's been put in already. Well, they don't waste any time. Alright. Who can't dump stuff now? Oh. What do you have? Dirt. Be assigned to the dirt tower. Yeah. Okay. Solved. I hope. Right. Back to trying to make medical supplies. Alright. So we have, well, corn mash, which has given us ethanol, which has now given us disinfectant. Plus, we already have sharp things. So all I need to do is shove those into these two machines. These two machines need a storage box. We're going to go with a big storage box because I like big boxes and I cannot lie. And we're going to put you... Good question. Let's go with here. So, I need to bring materials out of here. We're going to go hard up against that because it should be fine. And it might not be fine for the animal feed. But we'll call that a later GD problem. Okay, we're going to plug you into there and you into there. We're then going to come out of here, over to here, up to height 1 and run over the top. And to here, and then into there, and into there. Alright, with that done, all I need to do is plug you into... Hello? Into you. Plug you into you. Gosh, just plug. And you into you, and you into you. Alright, with all that done, you need to build that. You need to build that. You need to build that. Okay. Just unpause that then, and that should give us medical supplies. Okay, once we have medical supplies... No, you guys are getting there slowly. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so we have filled in this whole dirt ramp. We're going to extend the dirt ramp over a couple of tiles. Yep, just to give me a little bit of leeway so I can think for a second. One of the things in update 1 that was added, which I've found limited use for, but it might actually work in this case, is belts. The stacker. Now, the stacker, as far as I can tell, is absolutely useless. Okay, what it does, it literally just flings stuff out the end onto the ground. Now, for most materials, so your rock, your coal, your iron ore, your copper, like all the materials I've tried so far, most of them are solid. And like I said, I'll refer you back to that retaining wall video because I did an experiment where I sort of stacked things up and saw how much they flowed is probably the best way of putting it. Dirt and sand and waste flow, well, not like a liquid, but sort of like a liquid. So, putting them in one of these things is probably not a bad idea. As for rock, if you're trying to landfill into the sea, it's pointless. Because what happens is, well, it piles up underneath the stacker, you get a giant peak, and then the stacker stops working because, well, it's got nowhere else to dump. It's like right underneath the spout. So we're going to build a few of those. I hope I have Unity to afford at least nothing. So can I get these unpaused then? We're going to have to get trucks down here the good old-fashioned way. All right, can I cancel fuel saver? Because that'll at least give me some Unity income. All right. Unpause. It's 0.9 Unity. 0.9. I'm that poor? Sheesh. Actually, okay, first off, Shippy 470, go say hi. Are you done? You're not done. You're half full. Okay, because if I can pause you, that would save me some Unity as well. They haven't done this corner. Guys, I sort of need you to do that corner. And then I can move everything over. Edit area. There to there. Oh, of course they did closest to the tower, which is all the way up. Yeah, okay. All right, fine. Whatever. We're making progress. We're making good progress. We already see that the bottom of the crater is bald the way I like it. All right. So, back up here. We now have medical supplies going into a bucket. We also have animal feed. We'll get back to animal feed in just a second. Which means I should be able to come down here and we should be able to put in a storage bucket right here, that direction, and run you into there. And build. Oh, I had some Unity. Okay. We're going to put in here a request for medical supplies, lots of them, and that'll flow into our clinic. When it gets to our clinic, we're going to get plus 15 health. We already have 23, which is not bad. Plus, I'll get that extra little bit at 0.9 Unity, which I am going to enjoy. All right. On top of that, well, talk about sitting on the edge. Can I get a fill? I guess. Yeah, I think you may need a little bit of fill. All right. Mind control tower. No place to dump products. There's none of, they're all built. Oh, no product assigned. Dirt. 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 Put dirt in the buckets. Crap, that didn't last long at all. Alright, come on. Can we get some dirt in the buckets? Beautiful. Okay, now please don't slide far enough that you hit my big buckets and destroy the 2,000 dirt in each one of those. Alright. Low food? No. Could not store potatoes. Yeah, fuel station out of fuel. We know. Excavator is having problems reaching things. We know. It's like precariously on the edge. Okay. Alright. Vegetables after harvest. Mine control tower. No dump. Low supply of limestone. Okay, low food. We know about you, and we know about you. Right. Back to my statements. Alright. So, medical supplies are on their way. Okay, the other thing I should mention is our trash storage. Our trash storage is actually filling up because our belt only moves 60, which is a bit of a problem. Hey, medical supplies, the lights have turned on. The hospital is in business. There you go. We're having a bit of a problem because we're actually making more than 60 trash. If I bring up this and I look at waste and I turn off the red one, we can see we're making 60, 62, 62, 63. What was that? Total production. Oh, we dug up some, I'm guessing. Mining, yeah, we mined some. But so we're making just over 60, which means this is occasionally filling up and truck has to come here and empty it. What I'd like to do is housing services. We got access to a biomass collection a while ago. And if I build that and we put a bucket to put our biomass in, it means like all the kitchen waste, okay? So you're scrapings from dinner, that sort of stuff, can come in here. And rather than going out as trash, it then goes out as biomass. Biomass, we have more options of what we can do with it. The main thing that you do with biomass is, put it in a mixer and then it becomes compost. Or you can, and then the compost you can then turn into organic fertilizer. So we could just turn this into compost and just dump the compost, on the ground as dirt, but we don't really have a dirt problem at the moment. What I have a problem with is, everything else. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of the biomass. Also means that our waste, if I bring back up waste, we can see it's dropped from 62 down to 53. So we knocked it like, 10% off, 20% off, 15% off our total waste output by literally just putting down this little container with 6 people and a bucket. But I need to get rid of that stuff. So I have a couple of options. One of my options is waste management. I can take a burner. Now I can put a burner in and we can burn off our biomass. We could also burn off our animal feed. Just get rid of them entirely. My other option, and this is what we're actually going to be doing, is a boiler. If I put in a boiler, let's go with here, I can take in my biomass, 108 of it, so an awful lot of it, and my animal feed and make some steam. So this is going to be a very intermittent system that's going to run when it feels like it, because let's face it, I don't make 100 and something biomass, nor 100 and something animal feed per minute, but it's something. All I need to do is I need to find somewhere to put the exhaust, find somewhere to put the steam, and find somewhere to put the water. Find somewhere to get the water from. The water's going to come from right here. We already need it for the corn mash, so that's easy enough. The exhaust. I actually have an exhaust disposal pipe. There to there to... Yeah, there. That's the exhaust disposal pipe. Yes. Alright, that just leaves the steam. So the steam, as we're in the oil build, oil needs steam. So we're going to run this pipe all the way through here, drop you down to height 2, wrap around that tower, that side, and this pipe right here, yep, that one with white stuff in it, is steam. So we're just going to dump it into the steam for the oil build, because why the hell not? And with all that done, we should be able to say, hey, bring me biomass, and we'll just burn the stuff off. On top of that, we've got the medical supplies up and running, so people are going to be a little bit happier. We're going to use a little bit of corn doing this, but not a hell of a lot. We're not going to use much plastic either, and we've got one machine making 48 plastic. You're going to use 6, 12, 24 plus 6, so that's what, 30 plastic, and we're making 48. So we're good on plastic, and you are burning animal feed right now, which is going to give us a little burst of steam, just a tiny bit. Okay. You, where are you up to? You guys have dug as far as you can dig. Okay, so what I want to do is realign you to come here. Can I go lower? I think I can. I'm not sure. I need to put my next layer of walls here. And then stagger them in the ground as deep as possible. Cool. There, and there, and there. And then that would get me from there down the next level. I don't actually think I want to dig the next level. I think I want to put in these walls and then take the Zig Zag team and edit area and have them come over here. We're going to actually start working on the Zig Zag. It's going to be slow and treacherous, but I think that's the plan. We're going to cut back those tiles. I am going to, now we've done all the work over here, we're going to fill in this side. Yeah, those go down to 25. So as long as I'm above 25, we should be fine. So we're going to go with the N into there and to there. Yeah, I'm confident in that one. I'm going to put a wall here purely because I can. Because if one of these walls fail, the wall above it's going to fail. And the wall above that's going to fail. And then some of this base is going to fall into the hole as well. It's not going to be pretty. So that's going to be a plan. We're going to start working on the Zig Zag right now. It's going to be slow. It's going to be painful. But I think we can do it. I'm reasonably confident we can pull it off without any problems, any major problems. I don't know why you keep saying low food. You're full. You don't have any corn, and we're low on vegetables. It's all right. Well, I'll get them delivered eventually. Meanwhile, that is some serious dirt piles, just for the record. And you guys, edit area, there to there. Yeah. Can I get that dug and that dug and that dug and that one, and all of that. Maybe not that one, but definitely those ones and those ones, not that one, and all of that, and all of that, and there's a little bit left over here. Okay, I think we're ready for the next episode where we go move into the crater. We've definitely got the whole area flat. Sure, there's a giant ramp of dirt over on this side that we'll have to deal with. We've got a little bit of wood down here. We're going to save the one tree for later. That's the one tree. Yeah, you guys are going to have a problem. You're going to have to get landfill off everybody else. Okay, can I go to you? Export to... Crap, which one? That's the Zig Zag. Import from red. Yeah, you're already marked for import from everybody. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for some loose material. Turn that off. If I turn that off, it means general trucks that have slag and rock can dump in here. That's the problem. This means that only trucks assigned to this tower or the opposing towers can actually dump stuff here. I don't want that. I want any truck in the world. I'm now worrying this stuff's gonna flow too far that way. Either way, I need to end this episode here. We've gone long enough. As always, I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to say stick around for the next episode or come back for the next episode because, yes, we can now finally move things to the crater, which means I can start working through a lot of this research. Also, we can keep sending Mr. Shippy out to go say hi to all the neighbors. And, yeah, we can start making some serious progress because this is more space than we've had for the whole map so far. Anyway, we'll call it here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the very next video. All right, bye.